Heidi Ho, my peeps. The continuing saga of the kittens. What I've done is I've put two big dog kennels end to end. So they've got a play and sleep yard and they've got an eat and poop yard. And I don't think there's any way they can get out, but just because I'm a nervous Nelly, I'm going to lace up anything I see where there's a gap. I'm going to lace it all up. So we've got a vaccination and deworming appointment next week with the ASPCA, and they were the least expensive place I could find to deal with all of this. My own vet, who I always took my animals to, it would be somewhere around $300 to have them go and do all the stuff they want to do and all that, and it's a package and you can't deviate, and I just no can do. But I can take them to the SPCA and they will deworm them for $12 each, and they will give them all their kitty shots for about $30 per kitten. Now that's doable. I can afford that without having to go knock over a convenience store to pay for it. So anyhow, I just want to let you see, and this is so hodad. I mean, we really have the hillbilly cat situation going on. The little boy over there, he's playing with one of Mallory's old toys. I telepathically told Mallory, wherever she is in dog heaven, that I'm going to let the kittens play with her old toys, and I got a good feeling about that. They've also got a few more jingle balls to play with. I put some cardboard down there so they have things to scratch on, and there's just an old top that I had lying around that I wasn't going to wear, and I'll give them that to snuggle in, as well as their bed. Although it's been so hot, I don't think I'm going to want to snuggle in much of anything. All right. Oh, I want to show you. It did rain. Last night we got almost an inch of rain, which is a lot of rain, especially for this time of year. So my front, it's still cloudy because we're supposed to get some more rain, but I'll just give you a little look-see. Everything's got a nice, wonderful smell of wet dirt. Isn't that the greatest smell? I love that fragrance. It's not a smell, it's a fragrance. And so all the green things are looking pretty happy, and the dirt's looking pretty wet. And, you know, it more than just sprinkled the surface. I mean, it really got some water going. So, and my roses have decided it's time to bloom again. And these are roses I dug out of the trash at Home Depot. These little tiny ones here. I also dug this bush out of the trash at Home Depot. These others I actually spent money for. And my latest Home Depot acquisitions keep dying off. I can't seem to keep them alive. But I do have this, like a lantana, I think it is. It's doing well. Another lantana. And I think I have yet a third. So all the lantanas made it. So anyhow, this also came from the Home Depot garbage. So I should probably go over there today and see what they have. I'd be willing to bet a lot of people are avoiding going out today. So maybe I could find some stuff. It's Saturday and I need to pick up my mail. So yeah. Oh man. It is oaky heaven around here right now. I've just been doing one thing after another, going here and there, and just have not been taking care of business when I get home. I'm turning this around. Yeah, so it seems like every day this week I've had to get in my car and go into town or to another town and get something done. Yesterday I went into town with a neighbor, my neighbor Margie, and we did we picked up mail, did some shopping. We hit the grocery outlet and Target, where I found the most adorable little pink plug-in fan that was on sale for like $10.50. She bought 2 of them. I bought 1. I would have bought a second, but I know I've got a fan in its box still in my container. So I didn't need 2 fans in rotation for when this one breaks. So anyhow, that was kind of funny. What else did we do? We did go and have lunch, and we had lunch at what's becoming our like regular lunch spot, and I've done videos about it before. It's called El Pueblito, and it is a little hole in the wall tucked inside another little hole in the wall ancient old strip center in a tiny little part of a tiny little town. So it's become our place to hang out. And we go and we sit and we talk for an hour and a half. And, I always end up bringing home food for Grant, which I did. Yesterday I had a taco salad with carne asada and a quesadilla. And I ate half of all that and I brought the rest of it home to him. That was appreciated. He loves it when I bring home cold, congealed, half-eaten food from a restaurant. That just makes him so thrilled. So I always try to give him that little perk whenever I go out to eat with somebody. I got home, I had food to put away, and I was really tired. I ended up taking a nap, got up for a while, did a few things, then went to bed early. Just no energy. Yesterday was a no energy day. Now today I have more energy. I'm very thrilled about that. In part, it's because I ate a caffeinated breakfast bar thing that I bought at grocery outlet from some company called Verb, which I'd never seen before. And yeah, that perked me up a little bit. It's got green tea caffeine in it. Not that that makes much of a difference. I also picked up a little package of matcha latte powder. Haven't had any of that. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll do that and ask my morning coffee. What else did I get? That's about that. Just mostly it was a social morning into the afternoon. Day before that, I went to Daiso, got a few things there. I don't think I talked to you guys about them yet. And I can't even remember what it is. It's kind of minor stuff. And then I went up, my friend and I, we drove up the hill, up into the Sierras to a little mountain town called Three Rivers. And of course, I don't take any photos of anything. I don't vlog these lovely little afternoons I have with people. And I'm not quite sure why, because I love to share all this stuff with you. It's just my little pea brain forgets to turn on my camera. So I'm going to try to fix that. I want to try to bring you guys along on these little jaunts of mine. The next one's going to be to the tile guy. I will definitely bring you along to the tile guy because that's real exciting. Anyhow, since I didn't do any vlogging, I'm going to insert some photos of my last day or two's shenanigans here. Okay, so you saw the restaurant where we ate up in the foothills and my little fan. So last night was weird. Got to bed early. I think I was in bed doom scrolling and trying to sleep at about 8:30. My son came in very late. He'd had a stressful day up at the garnet fire that's been raging in our area to the tune of about 60,000 acres now. And it's destroyed and threatened a lot of the power company infrastructure, and he's attached to our power company as a contract company. I mean, he works for an engineering firm that is contracted to the power company. Anyhow, so the thing that he does is when there's stormwater coming, well, one of the many things he does is when there's stormwater coming, he kind of leads inspections and report writing and all that stuff you have to do to be in compliance for making sure your stormwater doesn't run through I'm having a hard time talking today. I'm tired. Doesn't run through a pool of poison and end up in your drinking water. So that's kind of part of what he does. A lot of the roads are washed out up there. Well, washed out and burned out both. So he wasn't quite sure how he was going to get to the area that he needed to investigate. And yesterday he did not have to go up in a helicopter. He may have to do that today, and he's not looking forward to it. And I am not looking forward to him doing it. I mean, it doesn't sound like fun to either one of us. So hopefully he can just get to where he needs to get with his 4-wheel drive. So anyhow, so that's what he's been doing. And I've been trying to get Grant to finish. We asked to fix this door. Our door is funky. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It's hard to open and close, so he needs to fix that. And then we still need to put the back window into the Airstream. So, there's stuff for everybody to do. Yesterday, I ended up with, among other things, a big old load of cauliflower. I got 3 big, huge heads of cauliflower, which I riced up, blanched, and now it's in the dehydrator. So, I'm trying to preserve as much of that stuff that I get from this place or that, so it doesn't just go to waste. One thing that is going to not go to waste, but we have a little too much of, is grapes. We got some marvelous grapes from a friend the other day, but we're just not eating them fast enough. I can't find anybody else to take them, so some are going to go to the cows across the street, and then some will end up in our compost pile. So anyhow, that's kind of what's going on today. I just wanted to come on and say howdy ho and let you know that we did get rain, and it has left us with an extremely muggy day. We have got humidity central here today, and I'm sitting here sweating and not digging it one bit. So as soon as I get these cats all secured, I'm going inside and I'm going to enjoy the swamp cooler. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.